It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by Agile Dad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. All right, everyone, it's time for our Friday Agile, Not So Agile podcast episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. What I can tell you is I try to always find something uplifting, something awesome to share with you. So I found a story, and this one takes place in a small town in Iowa. It started when a local restaurant owner, her name is Beth Howard, noticed that many of her customers were struggling to make ends meet. She saw people who are hungry, who couldn't afford to buy food for themselves and their families. It truly broke her heart, and she knew she had to do something to help. So she came up with an idea. She decided to start a program and called it Pie It Forward. The idea was simple. For every pie the customers bought, she would donate a pie to someone in need. The response was overwhelming. People were not only buying pies for themselves, but also for others who were struggling. The program quickly grew, and soon Beth was making hundreds of pies each week to donate to local food banks, shelters, and other organizations that serve people in need. Her customers were happy to be part of something that was making a difference in their community. But Beth didn't stop there. She really wanted to do more. So she started teaching pie making classes where people could come and learn how to make the pies themselves. She also started a program called Pie Therapy, where she invited people who were struggling with mental health issues to come in the farm and bake pies together. Through these programs, Beth was able to bring people together, build community, and provide hope and support to those who needed it the most. Her acts of kindness and generosity inspired others to do the same, and soon people all over town were getting involved, volunteering their time and resources to help those in need. One of the most heartwarming parts of the story is that the impact of Beth's actions were felt far beyond the borders of that small town. News of the program spread, and soon people from all over the country were sending her letters and messages of support. Some even started their own Pay It Forward program as part of their communities, as a program that they could use to help others. What started as one small act of kindness has turned into a movement, spreading hope and love to people all over the country. Beth's Pay It Forward program is proof that one person truly can make a difference, and that a small act of kindness can have a big impact. Throw a pebble in the water, it'll make a wave. And I've said that for so many years. It doesn't take a monumental lift to really make a huge impact. I think it's just so important that we realize that small acts of kindness, things that we can do for others, they don't have to be monumental. They just have to be something
I
that
found this on
we
the
can,
web.
they have to be something that we can be really proud to display. And I'm so glad that Siri found that on the web for me because she's awesome, especially since I didn't ask her. Don't you love it when that happens? It just shows how real life is, right? So my challenge for you this Friday is to find a way to pay it forward. Find a way to do something kind for others. Whether it's every time somebody buys something from you, if you have a small business, donate something. If it's a way that you say, if you're a coach like I am or a trainer, every time somebody buys or books a certain amount of services, you give 10% of the proceeds to a charity or local organization in need. There's so many things that you can do. And I think that we just need to open up our hearts and open up our minds to find those places and people and to be inspired to help the best we can. Those are the things that are going to truly make a difference. And those are the things that are going to help us make the world a better place. I hope with all my heart that you have an amazing weekend. I know that you will. And I can't wait to talk to you again on Monday when we can talk about agile topics some more. Until then, I encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye now.